Hey everyone, Hippygypsyreader here again with another daily tarot reading for December 29th, 2022. Thank you so much for tuning back in over here to my YouTube channel. I appreciate all of you for being curious about today's energetic check. This is that extended reading for that mini reading that I post to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So if you're here from any one of those platforms, welcome over. So happy to have resonated with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your love and support. And if you're brand new, I appreciate your curiosity. My name is Cody. I'm the Hippygypsyreader. I've been reading online for about 6 months, a little bit over 6 months, and I have been reading consecutively almost every single day for going on 3 years now. So I appreciate you for being curious about my channel and my start here. I have been energetically drawn to do free readings for you all here on my YouTube channel, as well as TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So the more energetic currency we exchange, the more I'm able to tune in and hopefully offer you some sort of guidance or clarity. That is my dream come true. So thank you all for being a part of that. All right, if you are curious about that mini reading and you haven't seen it, that is a quick 3-minute video. It is over on those other platforms. Links are in the description box attached to this video. Feel free to help yourself. It is a quick 3-minute video to show you how these cards got on the table and my initial reaction. If you are not at all curious, don't worry. I will go back over everything for you guys here quickly, and then we will run out more clarification for the cards that are on the table, look at some advice from the bottom of that deck, and then close out with a couple of oracle decks for you all for today. Remember, these are for the general collective, so we have to take what fits and throw out the rest. If anything does not resonate, please don't try and force it into your world. It is not for you, okay? And if it happens to be your birthday today on December 29th, happy birthday. I hope you'll have a beautiful Friday birthday. Is that Friday or Thursday? Thursday birthday. 29th is Thursday. I hope you'll have a beautiful Thursday birthday. Yes, all you 29th babies out there. All right, forgive me. The holidays, I've cut hair. I have no idea what day it is. So bear with me as I'm getting through this too. All right. The more interaction that we have, the more I'm able to tune in, right? So anything that doesn't fit, you feel free to throw that out. If you would like a personal reading, information for how to get a hold of me is in the description box as well. Feel free to reach out. I'm available on any one of those platforms. And you can head over to my website, which will show you the different tiers and the different timelines for the price breakdown for scheduling a personal reading with me. If you would like to get a more attuned one-on-one reading, those are available. I do them through a video chat where we are live one-on-one with each other. So it's as we're going. So we will have direct connectivity. This is how I'm doing them so far, as there has not been very many. So I can offer them to you in a video chat. I have done some for free. I am also trying to run a business here. So y'all bear with me as I am going to advertise and I am going to offer those services, because it's absolutely what I would love to do. My goal is to be able to heal you, to guide you to a healing journey so that you don't need me going forward, so that you can absolutely not even have to pay me ever again for anything ever again. So those are my goals. That's what I'm working towards in the future. I'm going to be learning astrology, palm reading. I would like to take some of these classes that some of the other mentors that I follow have taken, so that I can offer you some of that wisdom as well, more one-on-one and direct, as I am currently hearing at third party through other channels. But to take those classes one-on-one, those are goals. I would love to get there, and I would love to pass that information on to you all. So thank you for being here at the beginning of my journey and doing so, as I am finally on my divinely guided path to be here with you all. So thanks for bearing with me. Mercury is going into retrograde, so I will be a little bit tongue-tied. I'm going to try and power through these as best I can. So Mercury has gone direct today into, not direct, but Mercury has gone into retrograde today. So starting today, and then I believe January 15th or 18th, something like that, it goes back direct, and then we'll have a post-shadow. So here we go again. It's about 3 times a year we do that Mercury in retrograde. I don't know about you all, but it does affect me, my verbiage. It affects my ability to communicate smoothly. Sometimes it just flows out of me. I believe those times I'm channeling, it's not really me speaking. And when I'm trying to speak, it does get all tangled up because, yeah, I have a lot of Virgo in my chart. It affects that planet, communication. Gemini's, Virgos. Bless, 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 bless. Okay. Let's get started with this reading. It felt like it's going to be pretty direct, so that was a long intro. I know, sorry about that, but here we go. Let's get to the meat and potatoes, right? As I'm a vegan. Seven of Swords. So we have some sort of lie, deceit, deception, strategizing energy for the overall energy for today on Thursday. So it's looking like somebody has either been discovered in a lie, somebody has been discovered cheating, strategizing, trying to get away with something, right? This is also that energy of somebody else strategizing to figure something out, right? That's deep in thought, that's trying to figure something out so that they can make something happen. We have the Six of Swords clarifying. This is about moving on to calmer waters. This is healing energy. So after we find out about this lies, deception, envy, what have you type of energy, we're going to move on to calmer waters after something has been kind of battled out. I don't see the Five of Swords, so maybe it was an internal battle. Maybe you got, you know, you're kind of moving away. You're going to go figure things out. You're going to go heal. You're going to kind of process things. We've got the Ace of Swords telling us that a truth, clarity, realization has happened here, right? So we figured out, we've seen the truth. We've seen the truth that there were lies, right? So something has been discovered here to bring some sort of clarity on a situation. Ten of Cups says that we have happiness, joy, optimism, positivity. This is a very harmonious, joyful, emotionally fulfilled type of energy coming out on the back burner. I feel like maybe this could have been a blessing in disguise, that you have found out something that you were kind of, maybe you knew was there. Maybe you knew this was something that was going on, and so you're finally elated to have the truth that you were looking for, right? So you're able to finally move on to calmer waters because you figured something out for some of you. Because I say that because we have the Death card and then we have the Empress. Both of these are major arcana. And then we have the Hanged Man over here as well. So all major arcana talks about life-changing energy, going into the clarification of all this, occurrences, of figuring out that a lie was uncovered. We're moving on to calmer waters. We're going to heal because of this truth. And it's going to ultimately take us to this emotional fulfillment because we're ending these old cycles. We're figuring out how to end something so that we can move on and start something new. This is transformative. This is metamorphosis out of something that was dead and over so that we can blossom into something new. Think about a butterfly, right? You go into this wormy type of energy, you ball up into a slimy cocoon and you come out a glorious butterfly that's able to take flight and explore and, you know, reach new heights, right? Kind of that same energy with that Death card showing up. Could be dealing with Scorpio. We have the Knight of Swords telling us that somebody could be a bit impulsive. Somebody's being maybe a little bit impatient here, as it's a very quick moving energy. This is the fastest moving horse in the deck. So fast, everything's blurred. So this is a very quick, impulsive action that we're looking at. There's a disinterest. There's a bit of boredom and discontentment here with that Four of Cups showing up. We have a lot of hard work being indicated here with that Knight of Pentacles. Maybe somebody's not interested in working hard on something anymore. Maybe they're interested more so in pulling back and being more independent here. You could be getting a lot of support coming in the verbiage of a lot of communication from somebody who's a bit more carefree, a bit free-spirited. Maybe this feels like competition for some of you. That's putting you in this guarded energy. That's making you feel like possibly somebody could be feeling a little bit left out in the cold here. That is one rabbit trail, right? For some of you, it is about you just kind of moving into this more nurturing, supportive energy because you're putting in the hard work towards yourself to be more independent here. You're taking this move to be able to possibly travel, to make a lot of decisions here, to be able to have some sort of quick decision, to be more free-spirited, to be more charismatic. Maybe some sort of competition has put you in this guarded energy where somebody's feeling pushed aside, because that is definitely here. No matter what, Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Two fives equals a lot of change coming in, right? So something is shifting. There's some sort of shift that's happened because of this discovery of truth, this uncovering of communication, right? We've figured something out. 9, 5, 8. All wands, all about communication, all about competition, all about some sort of passion ignited here. Okay. And the Empress over here tells us that we're looking into a more self-care, nurturing type of energy, right? Some of you could be pregnant. That we're going to take that as it resonates. That is a possibility when the Empress shows up. The Empress has shown up quite a bit lately, so some of you could be going through that. Others of you, this is just about you being more fertile towards nurturing some sort of creative ideas. You're being really in the more energy of self-care, self-preservation, because you've sacrificed so much and you're waiting to see that come back around, right? 8 of Wands again. So we have a lot of communication coming in. This could be you moving on. This could be you making a quick decision. Here's the Ten of Pentacles. Here's the Ten of Swords. We have a completion of abundance being achieved. There's that backstabbing energy, right? Ten of Swords says somebody has ultimately put you in an energy of feeling like you have been backstabbed, you have been betrayed. Four of Cups again. So we're not interested in some sort of energy. We're not interested in being put in a choice between two different relationships here with that Two of Swords, with that mental conflict. Five of Pentacles again. This is a breakup here with that Five of Pentacles energy, right? So that's a breakup or pulling away from somebody type of energy. You're kind of like feeling like, I don't want this, so I'm going to push that aside. Is that Five of Pentacles energy? So let's get some more clarification, see where that is kind of being focused at. Tell me, universe, please, about the Six of Swords, Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups, and then the Seven of Swords, please, for my beautiful collective. Thank you, universe. Please tell me about this Six of Swords. We have the Two of Swords. Again, mental conflict. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Are you torn between leaving? Ten of Swords. Are you stuck in a victim mentality because of this betrayal? Ace of Cups. Also, the Three of Cups came out. When the Three of Cups comes out, somebody could have probably tried to start a new beginning with some third-party energy. When the Three of Cups comes out like that, it could be having to do with that casual dating, right? Somebody could have brought in casual dating into a committed energy. And you feel like this is ultimate backstabbing, betrayal. Somebody offered this to you, yet they've been kind of toying between you and somebody else. So they've been kind of sabotaging their commitment here. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, please. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, please. Well, Ten of Cups reversed, right next to the Ten of Cups. That's about a broken family. Seven of Wands, and here's that Queen of Wands. When the Queen of Wands comes in and it's not a fire sign reading, this is a third-party energy. Somebody came in that had you feeling like they were very assertive. Somebody was maybe very charming, charismatic. They were assertive towards you, feeling like they came in and they broke up your family. They broke up your family, and you're realizing a truth about this situation here. Tell me about this Ten of Cups over here, please. Ten of Pentacles, regarding a marriage, regarding some commitment here. Tell me, and the Emperor. And the Emperor, there is that father figure. That is somebody who was supposed to be in an authoritative position. With that Empress sitting over there and the Hanged Man, I feel like that is the divine feminine energy in this connection, and that is the individual who sacrificed so much. Yeah, we have the Emperor over here on top of the Knight of Swords. As somebody was very impatient, very impulsive. They went against the flow. They were rebellious. Maybe they even defended their beliefs. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Thank you. Thank you. World card. Completing, ending of a cycle. Something ended because of this. Two of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles. Okay. So somebody was holding on to the instability, to the indecisions, right? So they were having this feeling of being closed off. Maybe they were closed off to the instability. They were closed off to being adaptable, you know? Which ultimately, with this lying, deceit, and betrayal, caused something to close out. This closed out something that was going on. Six of Swords says that somebody's moving on to calmer waters because of this torn between a couple of different relationships energy of somebody coming in and having ultimate deceit, betrayal. Ten of Swords with the Seven of Swords on the board means somebody was ultimately lied to, betrayed, deceived. There's an energy of something being failed and ruined here. And it has to do with this Three of Cups energy. Three of Cups with the Queen of Wands right here. Third party energy. Okay, somebody here is offering a casual environment. Maybe they're casually dating. Maybe they're going out. They're indulging. And it's putting them in an energy here of clearly breaking up a family, right? Somebody's being very protective. Maybe they're under attack over this third-party energy. Yeah. That third-party energy is very assertive towards coming in and being impatient towards this marriage, being impulsive, action-oriented towards this this energy here. Somebody kind of came in here and just kind of went against the flow between this committed energy. We have the Emperor out here with the Empress on top of the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Wands with that Knight of Swords. So somebody came in here, they were impulsive, they went against the flow, they were rebellious, and yeah, very focused on doing something way impulsive that should not have happened. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. So karmic lessons here. This is karma, cycles of life, having to do with soulmates. Some sort of unexpected event has happened. Five of Swords has caused somebody to walk away because of the lies, the deception here, right? Ace of Pentacles with the Judgment card is about reconciliation. Somebody could be trying to achieve reconciliation and they're offering a new beginning. They're offering stability. They're offering security here, and they're wanting this to be a final decision. They want this to be some sort of atonement. They want to be forgiven here because of these secrets, because of these illusions, right? Because of these hidden intentions that have been revealed. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. Somebody here is being a no-nonsense type of approach towards something, and they're very clear thinking. The Queen of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords is a no-nonsense approach towards very clear thinking. Somebody is absolutely not in their emotions, and they're feeling very powerful over decisions that are being made, that need to be made based on something that has happened here. Here we have the Tower card. Tower card again with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so there's absolutely this financial shift that's happening because of this disruption, sudden upheaval, a divorce possibly for some of you. And this is an unexpected event. Total disaster, total loss, total trauma because of this Five of Pentacles. Somebody here was lonely. Somebody felt pushed out in the cold. Somebody felt like they were abandoned. But ultimately, the Five of Pentacles showing up 3 times with the Seven of Swords on the board for the overall energy is a breakup. Period. Period. Okay? King of Swords. That's legal matters for some of you. Okay? With the Nine of Wands, Three of Swords. Yeah. There is something that has happened that has pulled somebody into that energy of being very protective, very guarded. They put their boundaries up and they're very, very secure in protecting themselves against heartbreak, loss, and any more of this deception energy that has been brought forward. Somebody felt neglected, somebody felt pushed aside, but there is an absolute energy here of somebody taking a lot of strength. They're using their head over their heart and they're persevering because they are standing up for themselves. They put their boundaries up over this Three of Swords energy. Somebody is absolutely guarded because of this heartbreak that has happened, okay? So walls are up, kiddos. I don't know how to penetrate that other than to let somebody kind of go through their healing. I don't see as there is an apology on the board anywhere, so I feel like this has ultimately just been discovered. It's somebody is just kind of taking this very, oh, there goes my ear, very powerful kind of authoritative stance over what has been discovered, and they're kind of taking this no-nonsense approach to it, right? Somebody's being very methodical about ending a situation so that they can start over. Very quick, action-oriented, very quick movement here. They are not interested in working things out and being in a grounded type of commitment here. They're taking these quick decisions to move on, to be free-spirited. Five of Wands, Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles, right? Very guarded over this competition energy that has come in. Very guarded over this breakup, this lies, this feeling lonely, this feeling pushed aside. Very guarded. Boundaries are put up. Deception has been done. How do you heal from that? You have to, goodness. It depends on whose the energy is, okay? If you're the one who has caused this deception, then you have to do the work to heal. If you are trying to recover a situation or recover a relationship based on lies and deception that has been uncovered, it takes a lot of work. It's going to be so much work. If somebody is willing to take you back and if they're willing to work on the situation, it takes time to get over that healing. You have to build that trust again up from scratch. And it's not just, hi, brand new to meet you, trust me, and then you can kind of go from there. That's starting at mid-level. This dent in the relationship knocks you way down, and you have to build trust back up from even lower than you started in the beginning. Ultimately, most people feel a little hurt and betrayed by the accountability being pushed upon certain people. You know, that's very kind of negative energy that needs to be healed from within, because if you do somebody wrong, you have to own up to it, and you have to do the work to make it better if you want to be in a committed relationship with that person. And you have to commit to doing that work, or else it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You know, people are, in this day and age, you can't get away with anything. You really, really can't. So the idea to try and get away with something, ultimately, if you are getting away with it in the beginning, truth comes out in the end. Truth always ends up coming out because of this day and age that we live in. There's cameras everywhere. There is technology everywhere. There is a trace of everything. There is, I mean, unless you just go completely nomadic and you go off in the woods and you're only, you know, having affairs with wood nymphs, then, you know, maybe you'll get away with it. But other than that, if you're out trying to do things, and it's just not going to happen. Not in this day and age. It's so much harder to try and get away with deception. So the best thing to do is try and come forward and to either heal from it or discover that maybe we are not meant for one another and we should go about this in separate directions. If this is being done to you, then you have to decide if you're capable of being in a committed relationship with somebody that you have discovered has lied to you, has deceived you, has tried to get away with things behind your back. You have to go deep within and discover about yourself. This is a test of what you are capable of enduring, what you're capable of putting yourself through, what you think your self-worth is, right? This is a real processing moment. And it's not easy, and it's not done quickly, and it should never be done on a timeline. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now. If anyone gives you a timeline, then they can go kick rocks. Nobody has a right to tell you how quickly or when you should be able to get over something, because everybody does things on their own timeline. And yours is your own journey to work on. You have to do you. You can't worry about what other people are doing. That is wasted energy. There's so much more work to do on yourself, and there's so much better, more fulfilling work that you can do with yourself than to try and force other people to drink from the river you have dragged them to, kicking and screaming. Am I right? So heal thyself, professor. That is an old saying. I don't know where it's from. I feel like it may be from Gilligan's Island. Heal thyself. Begin there. Begin there, and everything else will start to elevate. You know, you fix your frequency, you fix your vibe, everything else just kind of aligns with that, you know. Things of low vibe can't not get in and penetrate you because you're elevating so high. That is an energy that is unpenetrable by others whenever you're high vibe, whenever you're healed, whenever you're in connection, when you're in total and complete trust of the universe and your connection with your higher self. Then and only then are we able to be in complete and total joy of fulfillment and happiness and abundance from within. It's not required from anything external. It comes from within. And no one can take that from you. No one can take that from you. Now I gotta tell you what, that is a very attractive energy as well. So, all right, let's pull some oracle for you all. I think it was mostly channeled messages. Message in a bottle. Speaking of messages, message in a bottle. New life, okay, and peace. Peace. New life. Message in a bottle. We have 15, 23, and 39. Let's start with 39. Yeah, it went way back to the 30s anyway. 39. New life, baby. Birth of new ideas, okay? So you must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit you may not know something. You are at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in the newness of it all. And don't try to rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Wasn't I just saying that? Be here now. Life loves you. So focus more so on the here and now. Focus more so on the energy of becoming new, right? This is about you catching your roots, finding your stabilization, making sure that you're being able to bloom in your best health and your best positioning, right? So this new life, this can't be rushed. This doesn't happen on the same timetable as anything else. So you're just kind of coming into a new way of being, a new way of thinking, a new way of discovering. So being patient with yourself is a beautiful energy. Peace. Peace. Right. 23. Peace. I'm going to read the protection message. I always read the oracle message because it's so beautiful, but now is a time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions, right? Even if there are dissonant notes in the music of your life, all that means is that you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument that you are. Find harmony within yourself and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. This too shall pass, and once again, your life will be filled with beautiful music. Okay, so this is a moment of passing where you're being called to be in a moment of peace, because this is a time of introspection, of finding out your personal harmony within the symphony of life, because you cannot look to the outer world to help to tune your inner instruments, right? You have to work on that from within yourself. And once you do that work, that is the ultimate peace that you're going to be able to obtain. That's freedom from attachment, right? Radical acceptance as well. So find harmony within yourself and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. Okay, so that comes from within. Message in a bottle, number 15. Are you refusing to acknowledge signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are a warning for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. Okay. So don't ignore these messages. If you see red flags, if you see, you have this bouquet of lies in front of you, don't just sit there and admire it and be like, "Oh, aren't they beautiful?" No, this is the time to confront, acknowledge, walk away from, understand clearly, define yourself, what you are worthy of, what you're capable of, where you define your self-worth. Look for these signs. This is what your spirit guides are calling you to do here. All right, we're going to get messages from your future higher self. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wanted to come out. So continue to make the most of every open door is what your future higher self is telling you. Whenever you have opportunities being presented to you, make the most of them. All right. So you don't want to squander away opportunity. You don't want to squander away opportunity to understand the truth about something, right? So you do want to make the most of that opportunity. A detour is available to you right now that can be a benefit. So keep your eyes open for those messages, for those signs, right? Look for those signs. Look for those detours. Your future higher self is telling you something is available that will get you out of a situation that you are probably suffering in, that'll help you kind of get maybe on your path sooner. All right, so we're going to continue to make the most of every open door. Spend less time worrying about your appearance. You're enough. You're enough, okay? Appearance is so secondhand anyway, so we don't really want to focus on that. That's not the focus, our appearance. That's so superficially unimportant, right? We want to focus on deeper connectivity, on our knowledge, on our connectivity, okay? Despite the frustration, you're on your way to making all your dreams come true. I know that we feel like we keep getting tested, we keep going through these things. Spirit will continue to test you until you get the lessons. So despite all the frustration, you're on your way to making your dreams come true. These are lessons you're supposed to know and apply so that you can use them on the trajectory to help you to manifest what you're supposed to be doing. This is all fuel to transmute, right? To push you ahead. Sometimes these are bump contracts to get your attention so that you can see your self-worth and get back on the path you're supposed to be on. Sometimes that's exactly what Spirit's doing. Because rejection's for your protection. Rejection is for your protection. I was just saying that, right? Sometimes these are bump contracts and they're just meant to come along. If you're not listening to the signs and you're not hearing spirit guides and anything like that, universe will send a lover, that a lover will get your attention. They will be the one to help you see that you are misguided, you're on the wrong path. This bump contract helps you to catch your snap, and then you realize, okay, I'm supposed to be on this path. Those were distractions, those got me off my way. Now I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Rejection is for your protection, okay? True love will find you in the end. You don't have to go looking for love, it's gonna find you. And like I said earlier, when you're manifesting from a frequency of higher love, of energy, of joy, of happiness, of optimism, you attract that to you. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Your frequency starts to elevate, and people that were in lower frequencies no longer are available to you because you've outgrown them, right? You're elevating past what they are. You have special gifts. Never surrender to normal. Okay, so tune into those special gifts your future higher self is telling you. Normal is so boring anyway. Don't worry about what could go wrong. If something does go wrong, you'll be able to make the best out of it. Okay, so any situation that comes along that does go wrong is not really going wrong. It's something that's sent to teach you, to show you a different way of doing something. Maybe there, are multiple ways that you could handle a situation, and this is showing you how to best proceed that. Or it's showing you how to deal with something with patience, or you're being taught something in some way that is profound. So don't miss the lesson in anything that could be, could be considered going wrong, could be considered bad luck. Look for the lesson, apply it to your life, okay? Forgiveness sets you free. It keeps you from hanging on to what was never meant to be, okay? That is about releasing our attachment and untethering ourselves from the past. That only keeps us from propelling into the future that we deserve, all right? So we have to forgive in order to propel forward. Okay, that's about ultimately releasing any tethers or ties, anchoring us to any kind of pain from our past that keeps us from being able to manifest from joy, peace, optimism, happiness, right? We got to release all that. We got to let it go so that we can manifest from absolute happiness, peace, harmony, right? Okay, collective, I feel like that was your message for today. I thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope this helped and resonated with you. I encourage you to hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell that will let you know every single time I post a video. And you can head on over here and check out my free daily reading for you all. Be sure to head over to those other websites as well, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Give me a follow on those platforms. All of your likes, comments on those other platforms as well helps me to resonate, so hopefully I can attune and offer you some sort of guidance or clarity based on your situation. The more interaction we get, the more I'm able to attune. That's more energetic currency, right? So that helps us to hone in. Also, I'm posting all of the time on those other platforms. My mini readings start there on Facebook and Instagram. I'm doing daily affirmations, tarot tips, celestial events, funnies. Help yourself. It's pretty cool. If you head to the description box attached to this video as well, there's also information on how to get a hold of me for a personal reading if you're so inclined. I would love to do that with you. And all the decks that I use are also in that description box. So you can head over to Etsy and check those out at a closer view. They are available for sale over there if you are interested in getting started reading tarot. I've got some of the teaching decks too that'll help you kind of learn your way around the deck. Pretty cool, fun stuff. I'm wishing you all love, light, abundance, and positive vibes. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I will see you soon. Y'all take care.